There's a certain ingredient that too many of us forget to add to the pot, and that is grace. Not perfect strategies or flawless launches, but real life. Because building a brand comes with the highs and the hiccups, the pressure to always perform, the guilt of stepping away, the comparison game that makes it feel like everyone else has it figured out but you. But here's the truth. Grace is the seasoning that makes the journey sustainable. And today, we're talking all about it. Welcome to Talk Like a Brand, the podcast where we're serving up fresh insights and strategies to make your brand look as good as it tastes. I'm Peachy Williams, the brand voice builder and your resident brand chef, here to help you cook up unforgettable brands with a side of fun. Whether you're starting from scratch or looking to add new ingredients to the mix, you're in the right place. Grab your headphones, get comfy, and let's get in the kitchen because it's time to serve up some business smarts that'll leave your brand craving for more. Let's get cooking. Now, not every launch is flawless. Not every week goes according to your content calendar. And sometimes the best thing a brand builder can do is hit pause. Maybe the plan was perfect on paper, but life happened. We all know life be lifing, right? The energy wasn't there or something just felt a little bit off. In moments like that, grace is the ingredient that allows space to reset, rework, or simply rest. And it's okay if something didn't go as expected. Your recipe is not ruined. It just might need a lower temperature or a little bit more time, right? Think about what part of your plan needs a little adjusting, not abandoning. There's a myth in the branding world that everything has to be polished and perfect before it's shared. But the truth is, most successful brands were built in the middle of figuring things out. Because progress is not a straight line. It's messy, it's creative, and it's real. I love being a creative. You never know what I'm going to come up with, right? That content post that didn't get that much traction, that's still practice. The launch that didn't hit the mark, that's still progress. Perfection should not be your goal, but purpose. What are you holding back out of fear if it's not perfect yet? And what could be shared as is with purpose? Have you ever looked at your to-do list and kind of felt like everything was still unchecked and you started feeling guilty? Or have you scrolled through social media and thought, why am I not doing that? It's really easy to focus on what's missing, but grace helps you shift the lens. Instead of obsessing over the undone, it highlights what's been done, the connections you've built, the value you've shared, and the voice that's still showing up no matter what. Hey, brand builders, want to take your brand to the next level? Join my exclusive mailing list at bit.ly/collarmail and get the latest tips, tricks, and resources to create, brand, and grow your way to success. It's quick, it's free, and packed with everything you need to make your brand shine. Don't wait, hit that link and join the brand fam today. Your audience usually doesn't notice the skip post or the delayed email, but what they do remember is how a brand makes them feel. So instead of focusing on what didn't get done, write down one thing that went right this week and pat yourself on the back. Here's a seasoning a lot of brand builders skip, and that is rest. I'm a culprit. There's this false idea that rest slows things down, but in reality, rest actually restores clarity. It restores creativity and, of course, passion. And a brand built without burnout is a brand that actually lasts. Rest doesn't mean giving up. It means recharging. And it can look different for everyone. That could mean walking outside, taking a weekend to unplug, or spend time doing something totally unrelated to work. Grace isn't just for the hard days. It's actually a daily practice. And when you stir that into the mix, it helps keep the journey aligned, intentional, and full of joy. Grace can show up in very small ways. You can speak kindly when something doesn't go as planned. Speak kind to yourself. Adjust your expectations when life starts lifing, or celebrating small wins without waiting for big ones. Because a brand, the ones that are built with grace, they not only grow, but they glow. They resonate, and they reflect the humanity behind it. I want you to know that grace isn't weakness, it's actually wisdom. It's not an excuse to quit, but it is the reason you can keep going. I want you to stir in some grace into your journey this week. Let that grace soften the pressure and sweeten the process. And share this with a friend because, again, we're all in this together. Until next time, keep creating, keep building, keep branding, and don't forget to breathe while you give yourself grace.